goalie for the first time in his career. Some have wondered if the 30-year-old will be able to hold up for an entire season. I asked him that very question. He said he has no concerns. He's going to keep doing what he's been doing and build off of that. And while this is his first season as the #1 goalie to start the year, he's no rookie. Guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. In fact, the amazing thing is, Kobe, as we see Mike McGee whistled for the tackle there against Ned Grabavoy right in front of the Salt Lake bench. Josh Saunders, prior to last season, had never made more than 6 appearances in an MLS campaign. He's been primarily, as Heidi was alluding to, a backup, but this is a great chance for him to continue to shine.
Exactly. Like you said, it's to continue to shine. But I've told you before, Josh Saunders has been around this league. He's been through all this. He's been through a championship. This is his 2nd championship that he's won. You know, he was part of the team before. He knows everything that goes on, so he has the experience, the knowledge, the know-how to get the job done as a starter through a full MLS season.
And just to follow that up, don't think for a moment that Bruce Arena, who has the experience, the knowledge, and the know-how in this league, would let a goalkeeper like Donovan Ricketts go if he wasn't 100% comfortable with what Saunders can do. Flag stays down. Luis Gil inside to the back post, and Franklin will just push it away before Velasquez can find a back post touch.
That's a great job by Franklin just to tap that ball wide, because he had players coming in on the backside to be able to hit that in. But you see in that last play, I'm seeing a little bit questionable play by Sarvas where he's overplaying the ball. You see right here, a cross right here. He looks up, plays it right across. Perfect cross right here. Nice tap out. Keeps it safe and sound.
Safety first there, defending for Sean Franklin. Looking for Espindola, and that one zips across the LA goal mouth and out of play. You see Chris Wingert with the bandage over the eye there. Picked up a nasty gash during the preseason. In fact, was questionable maybe whether or not he would be able to be in the lineup here tonight. But I think those that probably are familiar with Wingert know he's a gamer. Nearly 20 minutes gone here at the Home Depot Center. It is MLS first kick. And the Galaxy playing host to Real Salt Lake. Mark Rogandino, Kobe Jones, Heidi Watney down in between the benches on the sideline. It's the first of 18 games here on KDOC. Happy to have you along for the ride. Franklin, tough one to handle, and he does well, the 2008 Rookie of the Year.
And as you can see now, 20 minutes in, and we're starting to get a rhythm of the game. You're seeing that Salt Lake is getting a little bit more, seems to me, a little bit more possession of the ball. And as they have this possession, with the Galaxy having just played a game on Wednesday, and then this game, we're going to see later on how this starts to attack and add on, how the legs hold up, how mentally they stay into this game. It's going to be quite difficult.
Well, it's a really tough stretch for LA to open the 2012 season, both on the CONCACAF and MLS side. 4 games in the span of 12 days, including the travel up to Canada and back. First minute of play, scoreless. Let's go back down between the benches to Heidi Watney.
Well, guys, the Real Salt Lake coach, Jason Kreis, knows what it's like to be the defending champion. He said it's more than just having that target on your back. He said the biggest challenge for the Galaxy will be the added matches on the schedule. He said he did a lot of roster juggling during the season, but that gives the team a chance to learn more about their roster. He also said for him the priority was the CONCACAF matches because he knew how many points they need to get to the MLS postseason, and he could manage that later on in the year. Guys?
And really, Kobe, it's the same thing for the Galaxy and Bruce Arena, managing minutes, managing his players, but with an emphasis on that CONCACAF Champions League opportunity.
Exactly, and it's also trying to keep them mentally sharp throughout all these games. And you can't make mistakes, like silly mistakes like this, like AJ just made here. De La Garza giving a set play right here.
Grabavoy quick to go, trying to catch LA off balance. Galaxy able to defend there. Now 5 fouls against LA and just 1 against RSL. Beltran. Nice little touch there from Espindola. Luis Gil. Good closing here from Sarvas. LA track back to win it. Tight space. McGee gets out of it. Kobe, we're nearing the midway point of this opening half, and you used one of your keys, kind of referencing how much David Beckham, when and where he should get on the ball here tonight, but he hasn't seen a lot of touches so far here.
Exactly, and that's a problem for the Galaxy right now. As you can see, Salt Lake is starting to take the whole vibe of the game in their hands. They're keeping the ball. They're happy if they go up one side and they're not able to get through. They're very content to bring it back, circle it around the back again, and just keep possession as much as possible. I mean, right now, I think Beckham has about 13 touches so far. He needs to have twice that many if he wants to continue to get this Galaxy team going and moving forward.
13 touches precisely, as indicated by our statistician, Doug Mann. If you're a coach, though, you like that from Edson Buddle, right? A forward tracking back, biting in on a tackle.
Well, you love the fact that he's willing to get in and give a little bit of grit and get into a tackle there.
Paolo Jr. picks up the loose ball, running right at Tommy Meyer. Grabavoy leaves it for Beckerman. LA does well to delay things and get numbers back behind the ball. Velasquez will dump it off to Winger. Good ball across. Saunders comes, misses it for a moment, and then falls on it right in front of Luis Gil.
You get this cross coming in right here. Saunders has got to do a better job. He needs to hold that. It makes a little bit of a heart attack situation on the sidelines for Coach Arena and the rest of the bench.
Olave well positioned on the intended chip over the top. Donovan brings it down. Franklin trying to kick it into another gear to get past Velasquez. Just 2 changes to the lineup for Bruce Arena. That was out at the opening whistle this past Wednesday night in Canada. Do you think that we're seeing a little bit of the effects of the travel and the toughness of that game up there in Toronto?
I think you can tell already, remembering that the Toronto game was just on Wednesday, also on a turf field, so I can guarantee you, especially some of the older bodies, are feeling some of the aches and pains and the long travel. So all those 3 things add up and make it very difficult to come out into this game, you know, the home opener, and try to give that 110%. They're going to give it, but the level at what it's going to be is going to be the question here.
No question, the last 10 minutes or so, maybe 15, RSL have grabbed and dictated the tempo in the match so far. Sarvis, shoulder-to-shoulder challenge to win it from the youngster Luis Gil, and now Beckham tripped up by Beckerman.
Seeing right now so far in the game, when David does hit those quick set plays, that's the Salt Lake defense is ready for it. Olave's ready, and if you're putting Keane up against Olave, I put my money on Olave all the time, so they've got to be aware to win those second balls, and if Salt Lake keeps picking those up, they're going to keep possession and keep wearing the Galaxy down. So I'd like to see a little bit more of that ball getting into David's feet and playing shorter passes and let the Galaxy get a little bit of a rhythm.
Donovan steps in to win it here for LA. Drives it across for Keane. Olave slides over, looking for Buttle. And it's pushed away by Chris Schuler. Bad idea on that last sequence down. Buttle working here with Donovan. Donovan's gonna pick it, and it's off the crossbar. Sarvis looking for a second chance as it comes for McGee. And now Beckham wide for Keane, just from the corner of the 18. The bike, rebound is alive. Buttle onto it. The Galaxy threatening. Oh, what a sequence for LA. 2 golden chances. The crossbar to the rescue for one, and Nick Rimando with the save on the other.
Those are 2 great opportunities by the Galaxy. See Landon with the volley right here off the crossbar. And then David a first-time touch, and McGee throwing the bike in the box. That's a special play right there.
LA now with 3 shots here to just 2 for RSL. And LA also outnumbering the visitors in scoring chances. Beckerman and Robbie Keane going back and forth.
You're going to see this quite a bit. You're going to see Beckerman going back and forth with quite a few players on this team. He's the guy that's going to get in and get after it on these players.
Let's get a quick look at that chance.
Just a little push there by Beckerman. Nothing special. Standard play for him.
So Beckham just outside the corner of the 18 with the free kick chance here for LA. Going on the ground to the penalty spot. I think signals might have gotten crossed right there.
I think on that play right there, like you said, there are definitely some signals crossed. Usually you have a man cut short there to get a shot off when that ball's laid across the top of the box like that.
McGee circles under the long switch from Beckham. Now Keane. A little heavy on the return pass.
Right there, you're expecting someone. Maybe Keane is supposed to be coming out to get a shot off really quick because no one's expecting a ball to be laid on the ground across the top of the box. Everyone's expecting something in the air.
Well, especially with number 23 for LA standing over the free kick chance.
Exactly.
Espindola running it down in front of Tommy Meyer. Beckerman will spray it out for Beltran. De La Garza pushing it away. AJ De La Garza, first time since early in his collegiate career at the University of Maryland that he is not lined up on the field next to Omar Gonzalez. Paolo Jr. toe poke. What a save from Saunders. Up. Velasquez will go wide.
That's a great opportunity by Salt Lake. Josh is not happy there. No one's picking up any of these men. He's standing wide open in the box. A great reaction save by Saunders on this one, but someone's got to be stepping up to Paolo Jr. there. He's moving all the time, so it's difficult for the Galaxy defense to pick him up, but Saunders makes a great save, and then lucky that a shot is hit wide at the end.
Galaxy will come back the other way. McGee trying to thread the needle through for Landon Donovan. Sarvis, great use of the body. Couldn't get past Paolo Jr. though. Four shots now here in the opening half for Real Salt Lake. 3 for your Galaxy. These two teams, I don't know, you might want to, you could maybe call it, Kobe, and I think you'd have to